This episode is brought to you by Madrone Art Bar. Tired of the same old bar scene? Head to Madrone Art Bar at Divisadero and Fell, where the lights hit different and the vibe never quits. Regularly voted one of San Francisco's best bars by SF Gate, The Guardian, and anyone who actually gets out. They've got live bands who bring the heat, DJs who light up the dance floor, and piano players who tickle the ivories like nobody else. Add impromptu theater, sketch Tuesdays, big brainy talks, and art shows that keep the city's creative pulse beating. It's a whole damn creative ecosystem. And yeah, the happy hour's banging every damn day. Madrone. Music, art, drinks, energy. Real San Francisco soul. Come enjoy nightlife the old-fashioned way, where you actually meet people face to face.
Break Fake Rules was true for me in wanting to do something different to sustain myself, i.e. not a 9-to-5. And it kind of embodied a lot of what I want to stir conversation on. Like, my whole art practice is about upcycled materials.
That was Ian Paratore, the artist behind Break Fake Rules. I'm Jeff, and this is Storied San Francisco, a podcast about artists, activists, and working people who make this city unique. In this episode, part 2 of 2, Ian fills us in on his life since returning to San Francisco in 2020. In a nutshell, it's been 5 years of trying to make art a full-time gig. One of the things he does is a series called People Should Know, which I had the pleasure of being on recently. So thanks for that, Ian. Here's the conclusion of my chat with Ian Paratore of Break Fake Rules. I'm picking up that baseball was a big fucking deal for you.
Big part of my life.
What did/do you play? Like what positions?
I was a pitcher at the highest level I could do.
Right hand, left hand?
Left-handed pitcher.
Okay.
That'll help you go further.
LHP, yeah. And you bat?
Yeah, I batted to finish my career. I played club baseball at Berkeley.
Okay.
Which is not the Division I program.
Yeah,
it's like
I don't know what
weekend
club is.
warriors, student organized.
Got it.
Somewhere in between like a high school varsity level and a junior college level, competition-wise, if anybody cares to categorize it.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to hit there, and that was, hitting a baseball, man. It's still fun.
I mean, I've heard someone explain it's like even the best hitters in the world hit like one every 3 times.
You're going to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, if you can do 1 out of 3, you're going to the Hall of Fame.
Right. Yeah. So it's it's not rare, but it's not totally common to actually make a hit.
It's the hardest thing to do in sports.
Yeah. Yep.
They've said.
Yep. So it sounds, was there a possibility when you went to Berkeley to be like, I'm going to play on the Berkeley team?
I could have tried. I like to think I would have made the team with my junior college training and being a left-handed pitcher because it's like almost a guaranteed roster spot if you can throw a strike as a lefty.
Right.
Because they can just use you in practices to help the team see left-handed pitching.
Oh, right.
But I guess it was kind of trying to get the most out of the place academically.
Okay. I was wondering if something else kind of eclipsed.
Yeah.
Or took over. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
And what kind of academics? Like what
So
fields of study?
Yeah, I think what I studied in college really mirrors what I do now. I found my way to renewable energy as a major through a program called Interdisciplinary Studies, which lets you combine courses from different disciplines.
Mm-hmm.
And I ultimately packaged it as kind of a study of renewable energy and energy resources that different countries were relying on.
Okay.
How they made up their electricity grids.
Right.
That, I think now, I am trying to continue on through my art. And then
Okay.
I was an education minor, and
Okay.
I still coach sports now. So that feels like my connection to keeping with that kind of discipline.
Okay. I'm guessing just from your age, your dates, all that stuff, that you were in college around like the 2010, 2011.
Yes, that's right. I
Yeah.
graduated 2014 or 15
Okay. Okay. And you lived over there.
in Berkeley, yeah.
That was the first time you left SF. How was it?
Warmer. Growing up in San Francisco, I think a lot of us developed a snobbishness about the city, not thinking we needed anything to do with the East Bay. So time in Berkeley helped me to get over that. And, there's no reason to it. We were just kids in San Francisco. We didn't know any better.
Yeah.
And it's just a different landscape. It was fun to just be so attached to the school that you're just kind of soaking up that environment. And so without having that, this time now that I'm moving to the East Bay, I feel like I'll have an even better chance to soak Oakland up.
And you're a little older.
And I'm older. That's true. Looking for it more consciously.
Yeah.
Exploring more intently,
Right. Let's go back to 2014, you said, when you graduated?
Uh-huh.
So, but you came back.
To San Francisco. Yeah, I've left and come back many times.
Okay.
Throughout, my 20s, I guess. Went to Seattle for a summer.
When it doesn't rain.
I've only been there when it doesn't rain. It's so beautiful.
Right. You're like, wait, what?
I've been there maybe half a dozen times.
Okay.
Never seen rain there.
Oh, wow.
I'm not
Always
even
in the summer.
convinced it's real. No, I can't say that. People would be upset.
Yeah, it's just literally when you're not there.
Yeah.
It's raining. Trust me, I know this.
Yeah. You spend a lot of time in Seattle?
Not really a lot, but
Enough.
enough. Yeah. No, it's fucking for real.
Yeah.
And it's not like what happens here.
I lived in Portland for a year and a half, so that was similar.
More rain than here, but not as much as Seattle.
Yeah, there's levels.
Correct.
There's levels. I also think there's like levels to like the chillness of the West Coast. As you go up the West Coast,
Sure.
things just get more and more chill.
Yes, I agree
I guess
with
maybe
that.
San Diego is
it
an
also
exception.
gets more passive aggressive, if I may.
Really?
Oh yeah.
All the way up?
This is my opinion, but it's also based on actual experience. Like,
More.
I don't know where the perfect medium is between like weather and passive aggressivity.
Well, are they?
Mutually
do they correlate?
exclusive? Probably.
So it's not their fault.
Correct. Nothing is anyone's fault. We're all just products
Just
of our
as
environment.
there's more rain and less light, you get a little bit more.
Shitty?
No,
but
I
look,
was looking for something else.
I
than
will
that.
say, people in Seattle are friendly. It's true. They can be both.
But
There's something behind the scenes. Okay, so you lived in Seattle a little bit. You lived in Portland a little bit.
Yeah.
Why didn't either of those stick?
Seattle was planned as a summer.
Mm-hmm.
It was just that was the length of the trip. I was just gonna live there for a summer. I had right after college, looking for something to do.
So it would have been remarkable if it stuck.
It would have.
Yeah.
It would have. It was never the intention.
Okay.
Portland was along with a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Came back after the relationship. New York is on the list. I was there for half of a year.
New York City.
Yep.
What time of year?
It was. I think I missed both extremes of the mid-summer heat, although I was approaching it, and not the winter either.
Like spring into early summer kind of thing.
I think it was spring into the fall.
Oh, into the fall. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess I did get the summer. I did get the summer. Yeah. That was a great experience.
Just 6 months.
Loved New York. Just 6 months. I lived in Nashville for another
you did.
3 months.
You really mixed it up.
And then right after Nashville, I got accepted to this teaching English program in Spain.
Okay.
And went to Madrid.
In Madrid.
For almost 2 years.
Okay.
And that was right up until the pandemic.
Okay. Spain, one of my favorite places on earth. And I know it's a big country. Like, there's a lot of different... But I love it.
What city do you think of when you think of Spain?
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. I heard... Did they finish the Sagrada Familia?
No.
No.
Not that I heard.
Okay.
No. And I was there 2 years ago. It wasn't done.
Yeah, they've been working on it for a while.
More than a couple hundred years? Let's say.
Yeah.
150? Okay. Wow. And how long were you in Spain? You said...
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
A full school year and then like a half, like I started in January, right? So I got that second semester.
Okay.
And that's where I started to practice art a lot more because the schedule of an auxiliar de conversación is very lenient. 4 days a week, 4 hours a day.
Oh.
You have a lot of time to get into trouble.
They give you housing.
They don't.
Still.
Housing was a mad dash, let me tell you, when we got there. Oh my God. You land, you have 1 night of orientation. They put you up in a hotel for 1 night. And then after that, they cut you loose. And you basically just have to group up with people in your orientation, find an Airbnb for however many days you think it'll take you to find a place, and then try to navigate the rental market in another country.
It's housing trial by fire.
It was crazy. It was great though. It was a great experience. It was crazy though. So many people would be like, absolutely not, I'm not doing that.
Right. Yeah, it takes a certain personality.
It was fun though. I mean, now that I made it, of course.
Sure. Was it the pandemic that ended that, or?
They just kind of coincided when I was going to leave, and then the pandemic coming. I still left at the end of that school year, when it was the plan to do so. I did think a lot about going back for another year during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. That felt like a very big decision for me, whether to kind of go and explore more or try to, finally stay home and
put down some roots
and like build instead of just kind of like running around, try to like make more really meaningful relationships and do a little bit more work, and you know what I mean?
But you came back. I mean, some people,
including
me, might say, well, you're from here. You still have family here. There's still a house on Page Street. But you came back. And you still could have gone anywhere, but you came back.
It's a beautiful city.
Let's talk about it. What have you been up to since 2020?
Trying to figure out doing art full time. And, having forwards and backwards and pivoting and getting better with my time and supplementing, doing other things, and just trying. Really, I think it's, after looking at it, because it's been over 5 years at this point, it's just trying to keep the practice going, I think is the goal. Mm-hmm. To just keep left foot, right foot. Mm-hmm. Can you just stay in the game?
Let's talk about your game.
Okay.
Because how we met at this bar that we're sitting in right now, roughly a year ago. Almost a year.
What is time?
Who cares? I know it just feels like that. Or it feels like 7 years. I don't know. But it was at this bar, and I had already known about what you do, but I didn't know you. And you came in and you set up a little T-shirt rack. And all the T-shirts were break fake rules. And we were like, my wife and I, Erin Lim, was like, it's that guy. It's that guy. We didn't even know. We were like, maybe it's someone.
Maybe I have somebody working for me.
Yeah, maybe you're a quintuplet and you're just one of 5. No.
Yeah, that was fun.
But let's talk about how did that come about?
I was just those were all design of Steph Curry that I did, and that was during a Warriors game. So I did a little Warriors game, Steph Curry pop up. It felt like it made sense, and it led to our connection. So I'm grateful. Break fake rules. I think I came up with it when I was in Europe and came up with stickers. I don't know why it was stickers that I first turned to, but I think I wanted to try stickers, and it kind of maybe even just became the vehicle for doing that. Mm-hmm. And then you hand them out and you started giving them to friends, and it just it generated good conversation.
Why break fake rules?
Right, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, you don't know?
Well, this is
then we'll
my
end
origin
this podcast,
story.
No? There's got to be something. I mean, it's a catchy phrase, but also it means some shit.
Some shit?
It means something.
It means something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's catchy. In other words, it's catchy sounding, but it's catchy meaning. I think.
And it's the most important, I think, is its open-endedness.
Right.
And it almost requires participation, which it gets easier to avoid, I think, in our worlds. Technology just keeps coming up with ways for us to not have to engage. It's really quite impressive. So I think Break Fake Rules was true for me in wanting to do something different to sustain myself, i.e. not a 9-to-5. Mm-hmm. And it kind of embodied a lot of what I want to stir conversation on.
Okay.
Like, my whole art practice is about upcycled materials. Mm-hmm. And so Break Fake Rules, I think the philosophy of it stays within that. The products that I sell for the brand embody that. Mm-hmm. And I think it's also fun as an artist because of its open-endedness. Like, I still feel like I haven't figured out all of it. And there's like room for it to grow.
Totally.
And I'm not I have ideas of where I want it to go, but you have to listen to where it kind of takes shape, and so that helps me with sticking with it.
Yeah. Oh, stick with it, like
so
the stickers.
It doesn't get
like what you did there, like the stickers. Stick with it. Yeah.
That's my sticker sound effect.
But I know that Break Fake Rules is not the only artistic thing you do. Do you want to tell folks about some of the other things you do?
I really feel very multimedia now because I was thinking about it coming over here. I actually haven't only done collage work, which is kind of the other side, for a while. Right now I'm cutting up vinyl from old billboard advertisements. So I'm playing with plastic right now.
Oh, shit.
But it's still,
like the actual billboard ads.
Yeah.
The material that's... Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I found this guy who has them at this kind of warehouse up north on 101, I'll say. Keep it really vague.
It's one of my favorite things about artists, the artists that I've known, is like how y'all just get hold of the coolest shit.
It's
like
so
old
fun.
Billboards. It's so great.
It's so fun. It's become the solution for wanting to do murals. And most of what I do is with paper and glue. And you just can't put paper outside.
Right.
It's just not going to work. And I tried for so long to figure out what I could varnish it with, or whatever, north facing so it wouldn't see the sun. It's like, but it's paper.
Right.
It's paper. But billboard advertisements are made to be outside.
Made for the elements.
They're supposed to be outside.
Yep.
So that's what I've been playing with for I don't know how long now. Actually, since the beginning of the year.
Okay.
I've been really messing with that. But it's all kind of in the spirit of collage, of kind of remixing and mashing up, and I think like creating puzzles. I think a lot of like what I do kind of has a little bit of a puzzle feel of like repetition and how things fit together. And
I like that. That makes it fun and engaging, like you said.
Yeah.
Engaging.
I got to keep myself interested.
And then do you want to tell folks about a little thing I did with you recently, and you do it with other folks? It's something I really like that you do. Tell me about
thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
We did a really short interview together where you were the guest. And it's with a created character as the host, who is faceless and who doesn't contribute any sound to the interviews.
Faceless, nameless, voiceless.
Voiceless, yeah.
But that fucker's there.
He's there.
He's very present.
There. There's a fencing mask.
Yes.
There is... The outfits are kind of changing, which is fun, again, just to really keep me interested.
I noticed that. Yeah.
And basically now what it is, it's kind of gone through different ideas of what the structure would be, but now what it is, is quick partnerships with small local businesses, a chance for them to brief people. The show's called People Should Know. So we started off with what should people know about Storied SF. Mm-hmm. We went on to give people a tip about podcasting, and then your quick take on San Francisco. Mm-hmm. And so little tidbits of information, hopefully.
A little different for every guest.
Mm-hmm. While trying to, just continue to platform real people.
Right.
Doing the work.
Yeah.
Especially in 2025 in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. And it's, honestly, to the spirit of keeping me engaged, I'm just trying to be consistent on social media and marketing. And so this idea feels more interesting than previous ones to keep posting and to, get engagement with your audience and my audience with your audience, and trying to just kind of stir awareness for people doing good, small retail spots or good food or activism, whatever it is.
And that's where what you do intersects with what I do.
Yeah.
And I think why we hit it off.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell folks how they can find you on the things, including, if possible, real life, if that's a thing for you, if that's a kink for you?
Let's start with real life.
Yeah. Ian's address is changing.
Wait, that's not what
It's changing.
It's not what I had in mind.
No, I'm kidding.
It is changing.
Yeah, how can folks find you?
Yeah, in real life, I have retail space at Stuff by Lux on Harrison in San Francisco. If you know the Best Buy down by the freeway, it's just around the corner there. It's in between 14th and 15th.
Right.
There's 30 to 50 vendors in there. If you need anything for your home, it's a really kind of a fun museum in that sense, and you'll definitely find something. And so my space is full of Break Fake Rules frames and merch, and a lot of fine art collage, both in 2 dimensions and 3 dimensions. There's some tables that I've done there, a little coffee table, some lamps that I've done. So if you stop down there and want to support, that would be fantastic. If you check out another artist there or somewhere else, that would also be great. But that's an IRL place you can find me.
Okay.
And then online, breakfakerules.com. There's a section there for my work /Ian. You can find more of the collaging that I do on Instagram, Break Fake Rules, or for my art, Ian Glues. And yeah, if you check out the website, love for you to subscribe. I send out a monthly email that has kind of first looks, discounts, fun things that I'm doing, little things about the practice that, you'll only read if you follow an artist's newsletter.
Hell yeah. Well, Ian, thank you for your time. Thank you for all the stuff you do, because I think it's truly fucking valuable and awesome. So.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate being here.
That was Ian Paratore. We recorded this episode at 540 Bar in the Inner Richmond. We've got another bonus episode for you. Next Wednesday, November 5th, check back to hear from SF Film folks as they gear up for Doc Stories, their annual documentary film festival. And on the next regular episode of Storied SF, meet and get to know Shoykat Chakrabarti, who's running next year to represent San Francisco in the U.S. Congress. Episode 6 drops November 11th, wherever you get podcasts. Music for Storied San Francisco was produced, performed, and curated by Otis McDonald. Our contributing producer is Aaron Lim of Bitch Talk Podcast. And the show is produced and hosted by me, Jeff Hunt. Now in our 8th season, we have more than 280 episodes available on our website, storiedsf.com, or wherever you listen to podcasts. If possible, please rate and review the show. I want to know what you think. Find us on Substack for our monthly newsletter and more. And follow us on Instagram and Threads @storiedsf. Reach us there or email us at storiedsf@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Try to stay hopeful in these dark times. Keep being wacky, creative, and kind out there. And we'll see you next time on Storied San Francisco. We acknowledge and respect the first humans of the unceded land we call San Francisco, the Ramaytush Ohlone. We condemn the genocide of these and other tribes across the Western Hemisphere. We honor their legacy and history, and we support rematriation and sovereignty efforts.